Hey nerds, welcome to Jerry Bear Reacts. Today we're going to react to Season 1, Episode 10 of Lucifer, entitled Pops. Our first Episode 10 since the last season of The 100. Everything for Stranger Things with 8989. Never got to an Episode 10 there. Back again with the double-digit episodes. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there is a reaction. There are links in the description box for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. Listen, if you want to watch the show uninterrupted, it's on Netflix. You can check it out there. All right. If you want to watch it, the whole interaction uninterrupted, obviously it's on Patreon. If you want to watch it without pausing, without commentary, without everything else in between, you can go watch it on Netflix. That's the wild thing about it, man. Anyways, but so Lucy's struggling. He wants to talk to God. He's trying to have a conversation. Not working. He gets a friend, loses a friend, says, I am the guy that knows how to punish people. But like, that guy didn't deserve what he had, what happened to him. It's fucked. Talk to me. And Amenadiel's like, hey bro, here's a glizzy. I want you to go shoot Lucy. To Malcolm. That's really where we're at. We're like siphoning through the detective cases to get to the actual story. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and put Jerry to work. Boop. And let's get into it. You didn't have to watch her eat that strawberry like that.
Oh, God!
Really? You have to bring him up now? I mean, we were having a moment.
Lucifer.
It's just an expression.
What are you doing?
He's just seducing people with strawberries.
I don't want
Right, so what have we got?
Well, this is an interesting one.
Ew, don't eat the strawberry
Our
after she ate the
victim's a
strawberry.
60-year-old male. Collapsed in broad daylight. No obvious injuries.
With the way that this show goes, the strawberry picker did it.
No sign of struggle.
Could you imagine?
And the interesting part is?
Review all of his employees and do a full sweep for toxins.
That sounds like a miserable job. That's a lot of talking to people. They don't got the recipes, brother. Well, you go to the restaurant. I mean, they had to take it to make the food. Somebody knows something. He didn't make all the food.
Sure. I just don't want you projecting onto this case. There's so many reasons to commit murder. Don't let your daddy issues cloud your judgment.
I told you this mother lover, the devil, has daddy issues. Look at him. Riddled with them.
No, I simply understand what it's like to want to escape the clutches of a difficult father, that's all.
Lucifer, not everything's about your parents.
It's speechless. Penelope Decker.
Wow.
In the flesh.
Vampire queen.
Yeah.
Wow, are you a real vampire? Because you certainly don't look old enough to have a daughter this age. How old are you, detective?
He's so cheeky.
Your new friend is just delicious.
Oh.
Lucifer sleeping with her mother would be a fucking wild time if he wants to take that route.
Oh, stop.
Mom.
So far, old girl's front and center, so that's prime suspect number one.
So many reasons to kill Pops.
Oh, Lucy, I'm home. I don't know. Every time it just feels like I want to go somewhere with it, and I have to talk about it every time. That's just repetitive.
I loved him. It goes to you.
No, I don't deserve this place. Dad knew that.
We'll stay in town. We may have more questions for you.
So my guessing is, I mean, they want to put all the, I think the show is directing the attention to the viewer towards this guy, but okay. His father had something he wanted to tell him. He said, I'm not deserving of this place. His dad knew that. So maybe this restaurant was promised to somebody else, but his dad was going to tell him later in the day, like, hey, I want to give you this restaurant. Please come back and work, blah, blah, blah. Somebody on the staff knew that, or somebody close to the situation knew that, and fucking bing, bam, bop, took him out. Just my guess.
Do I need to sleep with you too?
What?
Oh,
Is that it? No.
we could. Oh,
No, I'm
oh,
good. I'm good.
are you?
Really, I'm good.
Could change your life.
What I can give you is my advice. So, if we want to feel more connected to our environment, sometimes it's helpful if we actively embrace it and those around you.
That still sounds like sex.
Okay, I meant engage in caring and meaningful relationships. Making friends.
Forget it. This was a mistake.
Mazikeen. Wait, if you...
You tried.
What just happened?
You tried your best. But I think if we just had every once in a while somebody being at Dr. Martin's to take their turn at therapy with her, I think that'd be a really nice reoccurring theme throughout the show.
That gun?
This motherfucker has not stopped eating, and again, I cannot blame him.
I'm done.
Javier was grooming me to take over. He was my mentor.
Of all the reasons to kill your father figure, greed's truly the ugliest.
You killed Pops to speed up my inheritance? I would never do anything to hurt him. He taught me
Exactly.
everything. He meant the world to me.
Exactly.
Well, if you didn't wish your dear old Pops ill, what did you wish?
To surpass him.
To become even greater.
So the student becomes the master.
To become even. She's like, what?
No, it's not like that.
Like, why did I say
Preliminary
that?
talk screen came in. The poison used to kill Javier was mercury.
Fucking mercury.
Oh, so cracked open a few thermometers over brunch, did you?
I fucking hate him. Because I was trying to think of what has mercury in it, and I almost said a thermostat. But a thermometer. Fuck you, Lucy.
Not the trick I'd use, but clearly effective.
Oh, you fucking ass, and she threw up blood all over your shit. I don't like him in a t-shirt. He looks more like anybody I've ever said previously, like Leonhardt and Sheldon Cooper. Like something about him with this shirt is just, oh, it looks so out of place.
Do you mind if we make a stop on the way? I mean, this shirt's more of a loner, really.
Much better. Back in a suit where he belongs.
Still no answer.
Blessed. Thank you. Much needed. Palate cleanse.
OJ, spoons, foil. Looks like a junkie's.
You know he don't give a shit, bro. Just a little B&E to start the day.
What do you think you're doing?
Chasing the dragon, bro. Like just like Jesse and old girl.
Why have they still got their Christmas tree up?
We don't know what happened.
Doesn't matter, bro. You can leave your Christmas tree up year round. Think about that. You can literally keep your Christmas tree up year round. Who's gonna stop you? You're an adult. Do what you want.
Do you for a second? So you thought it'd be a good idea to use Trixie as a prop?
She's doing the same thing she did to you when you were a
Start
kid.
Somewhere. Isn't she the cutest little lounge singer you've ever seen?
She looks ridiculous. How can you exploit your family for your next acting job?
You know, for someone who hated acting, you sure know how to be dramatic.
You can't do this. You can't push Trixie into this the way that you pushed me. You
See?
can't walk in here.
Like I own the place. The place you're living in, rent-free.
You asked me to stay here. You have no right to take her.
Where'd she go?
Where is she?
Oh my god, and the door's open.
She was just here.
Y'all sitting there having a whole bickering contest.
Trix?
Oh.
Trixie!
You live out there on the beach? You got a fire ass
She's
house,
gone.
huh? Somebody done came in and swindled.
I've called her friends. I've called our neighbors. No one has heard from her.
Let me tell you something real quick. She didn't get that far that quick. Unless somebody did gaffle her. I would have been out on those streets. You two, one person goes right, one person goes left. You're going to find that fucking kid.
No.
No. Get that poor little girl out of there. She going to run in the maze, huh?
Who are you supposed to be?
I'm Trixie, his friend.
Aw.
His friends get worse and worse.
Right? She just poured her some motherfucking bourbon.
So, what do you want with Lucifer?
Just poured two glasses. No,
I
he's
hate
just
it when people fight over me.
he's just your little buddy.
What people?
My mom and dad used to a lot, but this time it was mom getting with me on about how I look. I want to be the first president of Mars, or a zookeeper.
I think the first president of Mars is the fucking way to
I
go.
used to be a zookeeper,
Literally.
in a way.
Yeah.
Really?
Trixie!
Oh my god. She was I was like, all right, somebody has to come in and interrupt her taking a fucking swig of some whiskey right there by the bar with the cherry in there. Oh my word. Whew. Had me for a second, show. Had me for a second. Said thank you, Maze. Not the fact that your daughter had an inch away from having alcohol in her system at the age of fucking -3, you know? Nobody ever like questions him. If I'm stepping through the window like that and see somebody on the couch, your first question is, what are you doing here? Blah, 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 etc. He just said, what do you mean, bro? A broad chocolate cake. Got to keep that running. That's really good. Another really smooth fucking touch.
Something smells amazing.
A really good touch of him
Mom,
still
did you
bringing the
buy
chocolate
us nice
cake.
home cooked-
The apron, using the dead chef he really loves son to help cook. Jesus Christ.
Just wait.
Just because I put makeup
This-
on your daughter.
No, because she thinks you're a child and forced her to grow up too quickly. Am I wrong?
You are way out of line, man.
This brother just said, you know what? I'm not gonna stir the pot. I'm gonna do what we used to do in pools back in the day. I'm gonna run in a circle and cause a goddamn whirlwind in the pot. Damn, and at dinner
There
too.
it goes, leaping to her defense again.
What would I know? Because I'm just a child.
You don't like it when you stop.
Oh my fuck! How come nobody has water at the table? By the way, man, and Junior just lost
You
it.
guys sound just like me and my dad. And this meal was what I was gonna make for him to prove it.
Aw,
It looks.
he just wanted to make a little
very
meal
good.
for his pops. I stand by the fact that none of y'all have water at your table.
I didn't
By the
kill
way,
my dad.
just wine.
All right, so either arrest me or let me go.
Well, you gotta eat first, bro.
Well, we are gonna need you to come downtown and make a statement.
Please, let me. I'm happy to have an excuse to leave.
Dan.
Not right now, bro. My man made
I wanted one reason to stick up for you.
5 plates.
Just one. Let's go, pal.
He made 5 plates. You guys couldn't eat dinner and then go do that shit. You made him go through all that trouble of cooking 5 plates, and then nobody's gonna eat a single fucking slice. I need a one reason to stick up for you, pal. How about you tell the truth about shooting fucking Malcolm in the middle, whore?
Cruel twist of fate.
You don't know what you're talking
The
about.
twist of
So when you
fate,
test
baby.
that powder in your hand, you're telling me it's not gonna match the poison that killed Javier.
That ungrateful kid did not deserve this place. He was given everything and he threw it all away. It didn't matter. Because he was still the favorite.
Because he was
Always the
worthy of
favorite.
his father's love. And he had a chance of redemption until you ruined it.
Oh no, not the grease fire. Yoga fire.
Are you okay?
This place.
That whole place called on fire so quickly, and you guys are just in the middle of it. You're dead.
This can't possibly be up to code.
It's not up to code, but I appreciate your whimsical fucking one-liner right there. His idea was to pick you up and walk you out. I thought he was like gonna pray for a second and be like, Menadil, help me. I mean, we clearly know that he is the devil, right? Like, that's just the whole gimmick of this. But imagine if they did go the whole show and he just ended up not being the devil. Just some dude fucking cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs up in his own brain. Now that would be a horrible twist. But, yeah, that would be fucking rough.
I forgot to tell you. He was gonna leave you the restaurant all along.
Oh.
You even want to.
I think I do.
Imagine hearing that shit after watching it burn
Maybe I
down.
could rebuild it.
Yeah, man. Start anew.
Make it my own.
Start fresh. I'm sure Lucy would eat there.
I made a friend today.
That's fantastic news.
That's fucking great.
Ooh.
An 8-year-old girl who wandered into the bar.
Well,
That's a lot to take in, but it's a
that's
start.
Perhaps the next one can be of legal drinking age.
Yeah, I was.
Don't say
thinking
the same shit as
thing.
me.
So, are you busy tonight?
I do like the song playing that we can go slow because it could be a lot of things. Maze's slow progression in the real world. Maybe even relationship building with Dr. Martin. Mama Detectives. Mama Detectives. Slow mending of her relationship with Chloe. Slow mending of her relationship with Dan. I think that's the way I'm interpreting this song on this scene. Slow building of relationships. Sexual or platonic.
It's awfully late to be calling a meet, huh?
Grubbin.
Mr.
Grubbin.
Morningstar is insane and dangerous, and he deserves everything he gets.
Well, that works out perfectly.
But I can't let you kill him.
Come on, man. I mean, we talked about this. You know, I go down, you
Go down, then I go down.
Oh, he'll go to hell. Is Amenadiel going to come interrupt him getting arrested? Oh my fuck you! That was a wild ass goddamn headbutt. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Night night. Good night, Dan.
Go to sleep.
Yeah. Night night. Don't let the concrete bugs bite. Oh my goodness, Chloe said, I've been thinking, let's give this a real shot.
I'll answer for you.
He gonna say some ruthless shit back to her. Wow, never seen that shot before.
Through it.
She is
Right, well,
fucking
I was just on my way out to meet the Britneys.
wasted.
I suppose they can occupy each other.
Great.
Look at that big ass fucking thing she just poured. God, she looks like so many people blended together. Not because her jaw's all slacked and shit, but like a little bit of Margot Robbie, a little bit of Olivia Wilde. I see some peeps inside her.
What's happening?
It would seem that I'm saying no.
But you've been trying to get me into bed since day one.
Yeah,
Why
but
are you saying no?
but you're
Well,
drunk.
frankly, my dear, I'm as baffled as you are. I mean, usually I'd leap at the chance to fulfill my carnal desire, but
I'm gonna take. Oh god damn it! The audio. I don't know if it's coming through. If it's gonna come through like that for you guys or not. But it sounds a little choppy. There's only a minute left though, so I'm gonna have to let it ride.
for some reason I can't.
She's out. She's out, bro. She's gone. Me, 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 me. She should.
Oh, God.
So fucking goofy, bro. I like that ending right there because she goes in to throw that smooch, and I'm so glad that's not the way it happened. I'm so glad that's not the way that happened. But she really just, you just take what you want. Well, take me then, Zanny. But he said no. No. I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry, little lady. Not today. I appreciate him for keeping his, keeping his wits about him in that situation, not taking advantage of her because she's clearly drunk. And even the devil. Well, I was going to say respects no, but he said no. And that's important. Boundaries. It's all good stuff. I like all that. I like the interaction there between between Chloe and her mom, kind of slowly mending everything. I'm really curious what Malcolm said on behalf of Detective Douche. He'll probably try to explain that in the next couple episodes of like, hey, I really didn't send that text, blah blah blah. Yada yada. Etc. etc. I figured Amenadiel would come actually try to get him out of that situation. I would really love the friendship between Maze and Dr. Martin to grow. I think that would be very nice. Trixie even running away and becoming friends with Maze. And Maze even saying, hey, I made a friend today. There's a little lady, little Trixie. So while there was like an overall case, I wish there wasn't always a case. I wish you would just kind of focus on their lives and, oh, hey, like here's Lucifer doing this and here's Chloe doing this. And she can mention every once in a while the cases and then interwork the cases in between these bigger stories. That's kind of how I wish the show would go a little bit, but it is still enjoyable so far. So when a popular chef is poisoned, Chloe and Lucifer home in on a suspect. Lucifer learns that Chloe's family may be even crazier than his own. And all of this is just Lucifer trying to figure out a way to mend his relationship with his father. Not mend his relationship with his father, excuse me, to, what's the word I'm looking for? Try to figure out how to deal with that shit, basically. And they did a really good job because they went to the sous chef first, and it wasn't her. It wasn't the most obvious person, which I like. It was the most obvious person. I thought for a second, since they had the girl with the black shirt on front and center for a little bit, that it was going to be her. But they were right. That girl gave herself a fucking lethal dose of poison. Almost a lethal dose of poison. Faked it to get off, and she just drugged the wrong person. It was supposed to be for Junior. And I hope he takes that restaurant, and I hope that restaurant goes to the moon. And I hope they'll never do it, but Lucifer going back there at some point. I think interworking characters from other episodes would be a really nice touch. The only people we've seen so far that's been repeating has been cops and oh boy from the first episode, the one that was marrying the super young girl. He came back bashing his head against the thing, which I guess she's just kind of let go since the gunshot and him getting burned since his mortality's taken effect. I am more interested in the biblical side of everything, though, for sure. Still a fun episode. I liked it. So the episode was entitled Pops. Episode 11 is entitled Saint Lucifer. Last 3 episodes is what I refer to as the home stretch. These are the ones that are built to the precipice that'll lead to our season finale. And next episode is called Saint Lucifer. And I'll see you there. Links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist will be up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated, and I will catch you on the next one.